There is a place. It's in the middle of the arts department in the Antioquia University. When you see it, it's not a menacing place. It's not even dangerous. When you enter, you hear the same sounds of the classes, the footsteps, the people, the ones who practice their music in the individual classrooms. Days go by and there is not much to say of this place. However, there's something. It will seem weird, but just listen to me. It doesn't happen when there are people around. It doesn't happen when people are talking in the hallways. It happens when the place is empty, when everybody has gone and the doors of the entrances are closed, when it's alone. And it's not about noises or squeaks or steps out of nowhere. No. The place, it's always in silence. Always. And this silence is not normal. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night? Of a silent night? You stay in your bed and you just hear silence around you, but your mind fills the silence with mental recreations of what you imagine, of the last song you heard, or a fragment of a movie you remember, or something that a friend told you in the day and still buzz in your mind. So you're not in silence. In this place, something really weird happens, and it is that if you sit down and you do not produce any sound, just like in the middle of the night in your house, well, nothing will happen. Your mind will not make anything, any recreation, any memory, not even if you try to remember a song you heard or anything that you stick around in your head all day long. The only thing that will be there is the sound of your own breathing. And if you focus enough, maybe your heart, it can be a really annoying experience, and with time you will start to feel uncomfortable and you will start to move, to make any noise, to chew a gum, to walk, to play any song in your cell phone or your player, whatever. Anything that will fill this void. You will not last long before you get impatient and try to get out. While you approach the exit, though it's difficult, you could see him, standing in silence, maybe in a reflection or partially in a corner, but always in silence. Nobody knows who he is, and the few who have seen him, they can't, even if they try, remember anything about him, except that it's someone, a figure in the middle of the silence, but not a person, not just some guy who was visiting the place or someone decided to scare the trespassers. Just someone, an entity that will seem just to be there, that will seem just to belong there. That's why the caretakers just pass momentarily, just go, check, and go out, because it's uncomfortable to be there, in silence. Few know that this happens, and many less have dared to experience it. Besides, who will dare to go alone, and I mean it, completely alone to this place? Many say it's fake, that it's just a legend created by some troll. They will say that they had gone and they never felt anything weird. They could have gone, but the effect is only present when you are alone, with no one beside you, just you. And that few have done. but it's real. This really happens in this place, and the weirdest thing of all is not the silence. They say that if you stay sitting long enough without making any noise, without moving, without saying anything, you will begin to listen even less things around you. Your breathing will start to quiet down, and your heart too, to the point in which you will be in total silence. And if you stay in silence, he will be able to hear you, because he lives in the silence, and only him can hear everything that you are keeping to yourself, and he may not like it.